Hi there, I'm John Foulkes. First off, I'd like to congratulate you on starting your 15-day challenge with Stephanie. I know 5 days have gone by, and I'm sure you're making progress. One of the things I wanted to do, though, is I wanted to follow up on the article that I included with the newsletter. I did discuss 3 ways that you could beat the cheat, but I wanted to also share with you one more. Now, this one is called Reset Your State. Now, to really get an understanding of this particular concept, I want you to think back to a time where you were just, really had the compulsion to cheat. At that moment, for example, you were standing in front of the fridge, you were looking at the food, you thought, oh gosh, I really want to have that food. I want that cake, I want to have that dessert. Now, not only were you looking at it, but in that moment, it was looking larger than life. So in your mind's eye, it was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. In fact, you could have been probably around the corner, sitting on the couch, thinking about what was in the fridge, and it was lifelike, and it was live, it was huge, it was talking to you saying, eat me. So in that mind's eye, that picture that you were visualizing, it was getting bigger and bigger and closer. Now, the second thing that was going on, though, is that in your thoughts, you were probably thinking, gosh, I got to have that cake. I got to have that muffin. It was almost like a mantra going on in your head saying, I got to have that food. And it was probably, in this case, starting to get louder and louder and stronger. But also, your body was starting to listen to what your brain was saying and what you were picturing. It was going, you know what, I think I'm getting hungry. I think, geez, my digestive system better get ready because food is on its way. So you were absolutely in a completely peak state to eat that food. The way you were picturing it, the way you were thinking about it, and the way you were feeling. Now, to reset your state, you've got to completely change it all over again. You've got to change it completely. The first thing you've got to do, get back to basics. You've got to move yourself out of the kitchen. It's not enough to not have the food there. It's there. You're looking at it. You got to get out of the kitchen. You got to move. And secondly, along with moving, you got to get yourself really moving. Best thing you can do is maybe walk up and down the stairs a couple times. Get the breathing going. Get your body triggered in a completely different way where it's moving and not thinking that it's going to anticipate food. Secondly, at the same time, while you're doing that, you got to think, you know what? I have the resources. I've got the willpower. I've got the ability to be able to move forward. I know I can keep going for the next 10 days of this 15-day challenge. But third of all, you've got to picture, obviously something different than the cake. You got to be picturing, you know what? Seeing yourself making progress. Seeing yourself being able to make the right choices. You make those 3 changes. You're moving, you're thinking, and what you're visualizing, you will change your state. So that is the 4th way to beat the cheat. You want to make sure that you're utilizing these 4 ways to beat the cheat every single day. You've got 10 days left. Keep doing what you're doing. It's going to work. It is working. And let's cross the finish line together. Congrats again. Thanks.